Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Melleny. If you'd like to get to know me a little better, all my social media links will be down below in the description bar, so be sure to check that out. I'm the most active on Instagram though, and my blog. I post a lot of reviews and stuff on there, so if you're interested in looking at my reviews and other content, be sure to check out my blog as well as my Instagram. I'm really proud of my feed right now. But today I'm quickly popping in to let you know what my reading plans are for the week. Last week was a bit of a different kind of week for me. I had really high goals of reading tons of books because I was finishing up with my exams. That didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. I'm not surprised after, well, I am surprised, but not as surprised as I probably should have been. I just really wanted to watch like a couple of movies, just do a lot of non-think work, but that's not why you're here. So today I am coming with you with another super ambitious TBR. I want to catch up with my reading goal for the month, and in doing so I plan on reading 12 books this week. It's about 2 a day, which is fine. I can do it. These are also not really long books. I've chosen books that will, I hope, go quickly, and one, either because they're short in length or because I think that their content would be interesting enough that I keep reading it. So we're gonna jump into it straight away. As always, I'm gonna start with the books that I must read versus the books that I would like to read. My must read is pretty much what last week's mood reads were, but this week I also have one book that I definitely have to get to, and that is Monster Catchers. I do not know the author, unfortunately. I'm going to pop the image over here for the book if you'd like to check it out. I'll also leave it in the description below. The reason why I have to read it this week is because I am doing a blog tour with a publicity firm. The publicity firm is Smith Publicity. I've done a lot of things with them over the last 2 or so years, and they've been really great with me. I am hoping to read this ASAP. I'm actually currently charging my Kindle so that I can actually read the book the moment that I am able to, which will hopefully be very soon. The next book that is a must-read book is Melleny by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. The reason being is because I am buddy reading this with my really good friends. I believe both of them are joining, and that is The Little Mouse That Reads, or The Mouse That Reads on Instagram. Their stuff will be down below in the description box, and Abby, who is Abby the Bibliophile on Instagram. Once again, all that information will be down below. I'm super excited for this. This is probably one of those books that I've been needing to read for a long time, because not only does it sound interesting, but I think that it's going to be a really great book to read and something that's really quick, and I cannot wait for this. The next must-read book that I hope to read this week, which I probably am going to start today, is The Earth, My Butt and Other Big Round Things by Carolyn Mackler. Once again, the reason why this is a must-read is because I wanted to read it last week, but I didn't get the chance to. But I'm definitely going to be start reading this today. I've even already put bookmarks in to kind of keep myself accountable, I guess. The next one is Festival of Frenzy by Emma Moss, which is part of the Girls Can Vlog series. This is also a must-read book for me, once again, because it was part of last week, so I'd really like to get to it. The next must-read book that I also need to read is Missing by Sue Whitting. I am excited for this one. Once again, they're all short books that I'm kind of mentioning, or books that I believe will go quickly, because the girl has got to catch up with her reading goal. In terms of Goodreads, I'm doing really good. I'm ahead, or I'm like actually on time, but I want to be ahead. The next book that is a must read for me is this graphic novel called Chakra Rising. This is from Lapa Uitgevers. I got this in May. I'll leave my May book haul up in the info card. I really want to read this one because graphic novels are a really great way of boosting your reading goal, so I'm very excited for this. The next books that I'm about to mention are books that are not must reads but mood reads, books that I would like to get to, but if I don't, it's not going to be the biggest train smash, although this week it might be. But let's jump into them. So the first one that I have here is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. I've had this for a while now. It was part of my June TBR video. I'll also leave that up in the info cards, and I want to get to it mainly because this is just a collection of short stories. So what I can do is I can read about 2 stories a day this week, and I'll finish the book. It's just going to make for easy reading in my opinion, so I really want to start this today as well. The next book that I have here is The Wizards of Once by Cressida Cowell. I would like to reread this book in order to get to the second one, because I remember what kind of happens, but I just want a refresher, and this also goes by really quickly from the last time that I remember reading it. I then have Everless by Sarah Holland. This I got last year. I read it and I loved it, and I definitely want to reread it again before I jump into Evermore, because I need a little rehash of what happened in the story. I don't remember too much because it has been over a year since I've read it, and I do need a refresher. I remember like some little parts of it, like especially in particular the ending, but I would like to just do a rehash and remind myself of what the world is about, who the characters are, and what roles they play in this world. The next two books were also from last week's TBR, or like reading plans, and that was The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James, so The Punk Factor by Rebecca Danton. Both of these I'm really hoping to get to as well, because I think they'll be really quick reads. This is sci-fi, so I might read this a bit slower, but I think that this premise sounds really cool, and I've heard great things about it, so I'm really excited. In terms of The Punk Factor, if it's anything like Moxie, I'll probably speed through it, so I'm very excited. Also, this is my cat. Say hello to my cat. Thank you so much for watching. Those are all of the books that I'll be reading this week, or attempting to read, should I rather say. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one. But before I completely just abandon you for a second, be sure to let me know what you're reading this week, and I will see you in the next video.